I never thought these words are gonna come out of my mouth, but I'm genuinely trying to find the gayest possible outfit right now just to fit in. Unfortunately, since day one of Kribus being born, he has always worn the color black, which goes with my heart. So this is a strange territory for me to say the least, but you know, I'm trying my best here. I am really trying. I'm like the most heterosexual person trying to fit in right now, but it's so obvious I have no idea what's going on. Nevertheless, let's start with the video. Today, while we walk with thousands of lovely people and have amazing drop parties with room plate parties, I want to talk about the Pride events and a few items in this game that got most likely thousands of people banned because they just couldn't handle the heat. Then I want to talk about the backlash it caused, and later on the eventual outcome of everything related to what's happening on the screen right now and in the previous years. But first, let me show you this clip.
So there's a video game that has been making the news of late because of their LGBT Pride event. The video game is called RuneScape. Jagex said, "We are disappointed to see some hateful and abusive comments targeting individual members of staff and players from a small subsection of the community." Hundreds of people assembled inside the game, repeatedly posting the slogan, "We pay no gay." That said, look.
You could do better.
You could think of a better catchphrase.
Yes, we pay no gay to protest against the annual Pride event that is happening in old school RuneScape. Which, you know, I don't think old school RuneScape players were ever very good at catchphrases. And the best answer we got right now is, we pay, we gay instead, which in hindsight seems like the perfect answer if you think about it. But okay. How did the players get banned, you might ask? Well, the first Pride event happened in 2017, which was hosted by a Jagex moderator, Mod Wolf. And boy, did that event get a lot of backlash. In that Pride event, they introduced an item which was called the Rainbow Scarf, and people got so upset over this pixelated, colorful item. So it's June 5th, 2017, exactly 5 years ago? Yeah, 5 years ago. Woox was just the first person to complete the Inferno, getting the best cape in the game. And we introduced a brand new asset with the weekly updates, a new doorknob. Oh my god, a doorknob. Oh my god. Whoa, don't spend all of the developer time at once. Jeez Louise. And at the end of the weekly update post, there is a very small section dedicated to the Pride event, which started this all. And that somehow managed to anger a lot of people. The Reddit thread had over 4,000 comments with 0 upvotes. That kind of tells you what we're dealing with here. I loved one of the comments on Twitter. "Cool update, Mod Wolf, but when are we going to get the furry, yiffy, sniffy, a fox's butthole event?" Quadruple question mark. Sorry, it's just too funny. I had to say that. Now, there are a lot of pictures still on the internet about this. I have no intention of showing those pictures because they are kind of vile and I don't want to bring the mood down. But the gist was that the words that came out of some people's mouth over the smallest of updates that didn't really affect anyone got hundreds of players banned. ModMatK even said at the time, if you don't go looking for the update, you won't notice it. It's literally taking up 7 tiles in the entire map of Killenor, which is, by the way, millions of tiles wide. But that's not good enough for people. And keep in mind, all of this was over the fact that you can now obtain a rainbow scarf in game, and that's it. There was even posts saying, hey, this update should not happen, coming from someone who is mildly gay. And all I could think was, okay, as opposed to what? Being extra spicy gay? How do you even work as a mildly gay person? Do you just wake up in the morning and decide, okay, today I'm not gay, but tomorrow I might be. We'll see how it goes. I don't know. Anyways, the event happens. It actually makes international news. A lot of articles come out of it and a lot of people get banned. This is what one comment said. "You'll be happy to know there have been people reporting those accounts who were being racist and homophobic, and they are now permanently banned. Rest in peace, thousands of hours of progress just because you couldn't keep your mouth shut." Yeah, that happens. GG, well played, sit down. That's all I'm gonna say. Also, this brought in some new amazing items I think we should definitely introduce in the next year's Pride events. I present you buttless chaps. Now imagine you be gay a homophobe in this. I think their fragile ego would be so far and deep into their own ass that there's probably not gonna be any coming back from that. And if that's not enough, we can even bring in bets like We Pay We Gay Rot member to follow you around. You can metamorphise this little boy into other PK clans after you get a PK from them. So that was the case. Sorry, a lot of people thought a rainbow scarf is gonna turn them gay, and because of that, the event was stopped for 5 years. Mod Wolf even said that almost 5 years ago I received a torrent of death threats for adding 6 tiny rainbows to old school RuneScape. My only regret is that we didn't continue yearly and gave into pressure, fear and hate. Until last year, in 2022, when the Pride event was brought back and things were absolutely amazing. No, I'm just kidding. They were unfortunately the same. Well, actually, I think the world in those 5 years became a lot more acceptable towards people they don't know, and overall the event was much better, but the ban waves didn't stop. They still kept rolling in. And that year's item was a flower crown, which, you guessed it, a crown pissed off a lot of people again. I feel like we're walking circles here at this point. There was Falador World 302 riots, which I feel like it's kind of lost its touch a little bit, right? I mean, riots used to mean something back in the day. You protest against the big brother, you know, the big corporation. You feel empowered with other people. Now, I feel like people just gather to riot for any little inconvenience. But okay, nevertheless, the number one Reddit thread that week said this. Definitely shouting into the void here, but there are a lot of gross homophobic bots going around right now. Which means people wrote scripts. They made new accounts. They set those accounts up just to be homophobic. That's how sweaty some people were just to spite others. The top comment on Reddit basically said that unironically, this event has made me realize how hateful this community can be in-game. I'm not even part of this community and it's embarrassing to see what some people say in-game. And to that I say, Asmongold had the best quote about these things. People who are in a lovely relationship, people who have hobbies, people who have great job, career, social life, and enjoy their time on this planet don't go on the internet and start hating against other people they never met before. Usually it's the opposite who do that. Likely they don't have a very great life, and instead of dealing with their own problems, they use that anger towards others. However, the overall consensus was that the event was highly successful. In fact, it was so popular that Jagex moderators had to bring in extra servers just to fit everyone into the game. Everyone enjoyed their time with minimal bigotry, and if it did happen, those people were dealt with quickly. And that brings us to this year, and I must say it's gotten a lot better. There was riots yesterday that I went to, but honestly it was so weak that I didn't even bother staying there for that long. Most people were just chilling and talking, and as you can see, we have literally thousands of people right here right now. I mean, my screen can't even fit all of those people in. It's absolutely insane. Look how many there are right now. And this is just the beginning. This, by the way, happens in 5 different worlds currently. So we have literally currently thousands of people celebrating love, celebrating life, and everything in between. And all of that hard work and hate was turned into something better throughout the years. And with that, I thank you so much for watching this video. I'm gonna go drown myself in colors now, and I'll see you all tomorrow with another video. No way, please subscribe. I love you all, bye. Mwah. Oh god, this is the gayest video I've ever made, I'm not even gonna lie. Bye.